Hello and welcome. It's Kendra B. Do I look pretty? Just wondering. Tonight I am making this video. I didn't do any lighting. I didn't do any makeup. I didn't do any shenanigans. It's just me here with my real face and fake hair. Um, and I wanted to talk about my journey and where I'm at as far as moving past some very difficult situations, okay? Can't get into the whole story, but about 2 years ago, I went through a very traumatic experience, very traumatic. And it was one of those situations where, and you hear people say this and you kind of wonder, like, what the fuck does that mean? I know I did. I would hear people say, I left my body. You know, it was so traumatizing that I left my body and I was just out of there. I was just out of it. And I never understood what that meant. And as of right now, I know I'm going to need water. Oh my God, I know I'm going to need water. My throat is already fucked up. But as of now, I am feeling like I'm noticing my own absence from my body, you know, not interacting with it properly and adequately, and not using it as the tool that it is. It's a very sacred tool. I feel kind of bad calling it a tool because Lord knows I don't want to, think about treating my body like a whore in any way. But what I'm trying to say is I'm at a point where I'm realizing that I've been absent and I haven't been truly feeling and living within my own body. I have been um, basically just participating in escapism like the rest of the world, in the phones, on the TVs, and the Netflixes, and the TikToks, and the this and the that, the news. It's like so much other stuff that I am using my precious soul energy to interact with when my own body was given to me as the way to experience the world. And I feel like when you get into a situation where you actually leave the body, it just gives you an opportunity to really reconnect and realize how precious it is to be in this physical fleshly form, honey. To be up in this form. Because I don't know about y'all, but I've had a lot of reminders of impermanence and death, you know. Not that I have lost anyone close to me, thank you, Jesus. But there have been illness scares. There have been other people who have lost their children and their mothers and their fathers, and I've just had this feeling of having to confront, you know, that transition that we all will make at some point. So it's got me to a place where I want to appreciate my body and this time more. I want to treat it for the sacred. I'm here in mission, but yes, because it's here to help us with our sacred mission. The only way we can know our sacred mission is if we tune into the body. The body has all the answers. I liken it to, because people always say, oh, we're in a matrix, we're in a simulation, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, we are. We totally are. Earth is totally a simulation. But the body, this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful body, is your avatar. It's your remote control. It's how you see, taste, touch, feel, smell, sexual relations, like all the physical amazing things that you can experience with this here body. It's the ultimate avatar. And I feel like the way that we are being asked to live life is in a way that ignores the physical body, and it puts another controller in your hand, i.e., the phone. the video game controller, the goggles. You know, it gives you all of these other things in which to pour your precious soul energy into, when really you should be pouring it into this body. Because my body has been feeling it severely. I've had terrible anxiety, terrible sleepless nights, tingling in the fingers, like just ringing in the ears, like so many symptoms of just being overly stimulated. Okay? So tonight I laid on my floor with my beautiful cat. I hit me some marijuana and I stretched my body. I felt my body. I spoke with my body because I love my body and my body loves me, you know? So that's where I am tonight, and it led me to want to pull some cards. That's what I'm going to do. But first, I need something to drink. Hang on. I should get water, but I'm not. Hold on. Yes, I am. It's right here. It's right here. I didn't know if it was over there. I saw that ginger ale looking at me, though. I did see that ginger ale. A ginger ale be calling your name. I have 3 decks because I just love to have a bunch of decks. You know, call it the Gemini in me. I don't know what you want to call it. But here's the first one. We're going to do a little angel deck. We're going to do a little liminal spirit. Ooh. And then we're going to do a little bit of dreams of Gaia. That's what we're going to do. Now, I don't know exactly why I'm doing this reading, but everything that I just spoke about is basically the topic. We're talking about stepping back up into this body and living life through the body and not these random raggedy avatars that they're trying to replace the body with, okay? So a lot of cards, y'all. It's starting out with me. Joy and contentment, strength and guidance, do the work. Lots of angels coming out tonight. And then we got listen deeply. Sounds like some really easy instructions on the surface. Joy and contentment. I could just feel the breeze on this angel's face because she's in a place where she is not wanting for nothing. She's going slow. She's breathing. Look at the trees. It's a beautiful environment. Joy and contentment. What is you out here chasing in these streets? What's next is what I'm hearing. It's always what's next. Joy and contentment. And then we got strength and guidance. Okay, listen. Okay, now I'm feeling it because this is giving divine masculine, divine feminine energy, because before I even started this video, I was thinking to myself how the body is the female. It's the feminine essence in the situation. The soul is the masculine. It's the masculine force. It's the thing that drives. It's the thing that moves. Okay? And I feel like this couple is kind of toxic. It's kind of toxic. Listen, there is no coincidence that every time I open up the Instagram, I'm hearing, what is these women bringing to the table? Oh, these men are lazy. Women are this, men are that. It's like this bickering going on, you know? But really, the problem is this body, this beautiful, beautiful, divine feminine body has all that you need. It is like fertile soil. It's got the eyes. It's got the mouth. It's got the trachea. It's got the blood. It's got the heart. It's got everything you need to get where you're going. Okay? Now, when I look at the strength and guidance, this is the motor. This is the engine. This is the movement. This is the masculine force. You get up in this body and you have you a seat and you wondering why it ain't doing what you want it to do. But the body doesn't necessarily just do what you want it to do. It doesn't just do it. It's not programmed for that. It's a passive vehicle. It's a meat suit. A very intricate meat suit, a very divine and sacred meat suit, but at the end of the day, it's a fucking meat suit. Okay? Stay with me. It's your job, it's the soul's job to interact with this body in a positive way. And I feel like what we're doing with all this outside information and technology and all of this outside stuff that we're focusing on, we're literally just sitting in the driver's seat of a Maserati, playing a video game of driving a Maserati. And the body wants to move. You know, it was designed to help you move, and now it's sitting still, and it's not being stimulated, and it's not experiencing and feeling deeply. I didn't get feeling deeply, but I got listening deeply. Okay, it wants these things, kind of like the feminine essence or the female does on this earth. You know, we want to move. I'm ready for the ride. Why are we not moving? So she starts to ache. She starts to get restless. She starts to get tired. She starts to get sleepy, sluggish. And you wonder, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? We got a toxic relationship on our hands. That's why we got this reminder here. You got to do some work. You got to do some work, and you got to work with your vehicle. You got to work with the divine feminine. She has everything you need. You have to put your energy into it. They have to be moving as one. Why? It's like the soul energy wants something from the body that it's not getting, that it feels like the body owes it. It don't owe you shit. This body don't owe you nothing. It's people that came into this world with no trachea, no eyeball sockets, Siamese twins, like crazy ass physical things that have transpired, and it still don't owe you shit. Whatever energy source is in that body better get to work. Do the work. Get to know that body, whatever it's like. It's fat, it's skinny, it's tall, it's short, it's black, it's white. Whatever the fuck it is, you get to know that body and you work with that motherfucking body. You don't complain about that motherfucking body. Listen deeply, masculine energy. Listen deeply. Listen deeply. You have to listen to the body. You have to see what it wants. See what makes it happy. See what brings it joy. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you spend time with it. That means put the fucking phones down. That means turn the goddamn TV off. That means talk to your family. And yes, it means meditate. Yes, it means exercise. But it's a lot more simple than that. I don't want you to hear me saying these things and think, I got to start a routine. No, you don't. You really just got to be in your body. Why it sound so simple? Like without any distraction. Without any distraction. Think about, I don't know how old y'all are that are out here listening, but think about when you was at your grandma's house when you was a little kid. And everything that you played with, you had to use your hands and your imagination at the same fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was very interactive for both parts, the body and the mind and the soul. And I feel like we got to get back to that. Really just enjoying the body as a source of entertainment. Like, you're in a theme park. We can call Earth a simulation all we want, but let's call it a theme park. You're in a theme park, you got your meat suit on, and you're looking at a TV of a fucking theme park. I just got this vision of mirrors. Ooh, narcissistic. I got this vision of mirrors. Like, you know, you face two mirrors together and there's like all you see is like a tunnel of mirrors. I feel like that's what our souls are dealing with right now. It's almost like you're stuck in a maze and you're just in there and you don't realize, wait, I'm a little far away from my body. Wait a minute now. All right, before we get to the tarot cards, we're going to go ahead into the liminal spirits. I might as well take 4 cards right up underneath these and see what they talk about it. Whatever want to come out. Whatever you want to do, Spirit. Whatever you want to do. Because I be getting these little messages you be putting down. Ooh, look at that. We got danger. I get Virgo from that, and then I get Aquarius. I get Aquarius. Okay, we got belladonna and we got the mushroom, okay? Belladonna is a poisonous little bitch, okay? She is dangerous. Very potent, though. Like, she has answers, she has knowledge, she has wisdom, and it's not for everybody. Everybody cannot eat of the fruit of belladonna. You will be fucked up. It's poison if it's disrespected. It is poison. And I'm getting a little bit of the poison apple in the Disney movies and the apple from Adam and Eve in the Bible. Because right next to belladonna is the mushroom. And this always gives me that Aquarian energy of, you know, not only just history, language, learning, higher learning, professors, you know, higher study, just really smart motherfuckers, really knowledgeable, and they're very progressive. But I feel like some of this progress, because we are here in Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. Pisces has come to an end. We are here at the age of the Aquarius. And we have to be careful with some of this stuff that we're creating. Because just because you can don't mean you should. I'm going to read a little snippet from belladonna. I'm going to need a lot of water. My sinuses have been trash. Also known as deadly nightshade. Belladonna means beautiful lady in Italian. The herb may have gained this name through centuries of use in cosmetics, from being made into a tonic to dilute women's pupils, to being used to color or blush the skin. But belladonna herself is a herb that is very alluring and demands what? Respect! Her nature makes Nathaniel Hawthorne's Rappaccini's daughter come to mind. I don't know who that is. In this short story, a beautiful young woman has tended to her father's garden of poisonous plants all her life, immune to their toxins, but she becomes poisonous herself to other humans. Belladonna is very seductive and powerful in her charms, and she does not suffer fools. Whew. Child. It's gonna be some consequences and repercussions that you ain't never seen once you see a woman scorned. Because again, this body represents that feminine energy, honey. What happened if you don't take care of that body and that knee go out, huh? Who's the bitch now? Huh? You get that sharp shooting pain in your chest like somebody done stabbed you. Who's the bitch now? You're not gonna get all the time in the world to fuck around on her. You're not. Because we can sever this agreement right now. How you want it. Slow and long or nice and quick. But we can sever this dynamic. We're asking for a very quick change. We're asking for an abrupt change. We're asking for desperate measures. Something drastic and dramatic. So let's talk about the how, because I feel like the masculine energy can quickly elevate to the level of understanding to where he knows he must respect the body and he's ready to recalibrate and reunite this relationship. Ten of Fire. Ten of Earth. And the Five of Water. That emotion, what's going on with the emotion? Because we're at a 10 on the fire. The energy is on 10. The body is on 10. Because we talking earth here, the 10 of earth. But then when you get to the water, we're at a 5. We're seeing the glass as half empty, are we? Yeah, because something's missing. The 2 of Fire. I look at that sometimes as like twin flame energy. Queen of Air, messages, communication. 7 of Earth. Let's get one more because that was a lot. Y'all, come on now. Masculine, I feel like your emotions are a bit suppressed. The emotion, energy and motion, suppressed. And then for the feminine, we have desire. I would even call it a longing, like just wishing and hoping and unfulfilled. There needs to be a conversation. Via meditation. I'm also seeing like, what do you call that? Telepathy. Because in essence, us getting into our body and completely experiencing and loving and communicating with that body, this is DNA we're talking about. This is a live being that's connected to other live beings. So when you do that for yourself, I do feel like you're creating a telepathic conversation. Heaven and earth. Give me one more. There's so many. So many. I need you to calm down. I can't. Come on. I don't need that many. Please. Don't be funny. Oh, we got the King of Earth in reverse, and we got Heaven and Earth in reverse. What that mean? Some may match it up. Like, we have a severe problem with what we're seeing in this 3D realm. Something ain't adding up I feel like that's what the conversation is about. There's something lacking. There's something that both of y'all want too. I feel like the feminine, you definitely want that passion and that drive and that connection. And the masculine, you want to feel like you are owning something. You want to feel like you have dominion somewhere. And you do inside your kingdom that is the feminine. Let's talk more about it. Let's talk more about it. Let's talk more about it. The journey and the ace of air. Let's start over. Let's start fresh. Let's start fresh. This conversation can really lead us on a new path. Yes, it can. All right, I got everything I need. I'm gonna go lay down because I'm tired. You know, I'm very new at being in this body. And I've been working so hard today, so my body is tired, and I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna go love up on it, but you know, I might post this, I might not. I don't fucking know. It'd be so hard with the general public, Lord. But all right, love you. Bye.